Welcome to the video, and today we're going to be looking at the new pedestrian bridge in Tulsa, Oklahoma. It was opened up earlier in 2024 in the late summer, and it's just a beautiful recreational area to walk around, jog in, and take part of. I will say that the old bridge was not as robust and this area was not as developed. If you're familiar with my channel, you could actually go back to 2017 or 18 and see a video of the old bridge. It had like a railroad track on the top of it. It was wooden and it was kind of dusty, so it needed to be taken down. And when they did that, they enhanced this area with some kayaking, canoeing type areas. I think you can put different crafts on the river. Nothing motorized in this area, but nonetheless a very, very nice place to take a stroll or a jog. The gathering place is right across Riverside, so that's a great place for children and families to go to. And there's actually little lawns that are in and around the pedestrian bridge and the gathering place where you can sit and have picnics. I actually went to a small birthday party gathering in the area, so there is some versatility in this area, and it's beautiful just to take in. I'm not going to narrate this whole video, so in the video I'm walking and I offer some commentary, and then towards the second half of the video it's just the views and a lot of wind. I will say when you're on the bridge it does get windy, but it feels great whether it's summertime, whether it's winter, fall. It's just a nice area to be in. Additionally, at night, the bridge does have some lighting. It's not super bright, but it's nice. It's kind of like a violet color. And so it's a cool place to walk at night, especially when it's cooler and it's windier. Great little date spot, probably. It's not open 24 hours a day. I think it may close at like 10-ish at night. But nonetheless, I highly recommend checking this area out. My video is just a taste of what this area looks like and what it has to offer, but walking around in person is definitely going to be a better experience. So enjoy the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Things happening on the west side of the river. So that is facing north. Alright, so if you're an OG of the channel, you can go back many years ago and see where I was walking over here. And I actually filmed this bridge when it was old and kind of crusty with railroad tracks running on the top of it. There was a little walkout area over there. This dam was here, but it's been changed and modified so that you can have this area for kayaks and whatnot. So it's down there. I forgot to point out there are little lawn areas on the east side where you can kind of sit, have picnics. I went to a birthday party there because the gathering place sits kind of over the other side of the Riverside Drive. So a little ways down the river you can see the 21st Street Bridge, and it's there, and there is like a pedestrian walkway on the side of that, so that's neat. Obviously, that is downtown Tulsa there. These are not the prettiest sights, but I still appreciate having this area. So it's still nice to have a walkway. Industry is needed. Not hating on that. Power is needed. And on this side, there's no kayaking and stuff because it's pretty rocky. But as you can see, you can do some fishing down there. I don't know how good it is. So walking down the bridge, you can see trees have been planted, grass has been planted. This area has been built up because obviously the bridge sits over the river. And it's just nice to see how this area has changed. It was a cool area before. Even with the old pedestrian bridge, it was good to walk along this side of the river, and it was beautiful. It's just the bridge is older, so you might as well modernize it and add different elements and things like that. So there is a walkway on the west side of the river, and quite honestly, it's more popular now, but I used to run and walk on this side because there were just less people. And when I used to cycling over here was kind of cooler just because there were less pedestrians and kids to kind of jump out and get in the way. So this is a nice walkway down here. I like the design here. You know, there's no stripes here, so you want to watch out. Sometimes there's bikers and things. They're usually pretty careful, pretty solid people, experienced bikers. If you are cycling, just mind pedestrians. That's kind of where I walked from. Again, very nice. Coming down the walkway, there's a continuation that way. Or you can walk this way just to get a glimpse of the west side bank. And so that's what we're going to do. You can just kind of walk off of the grass here. As you can see, the trail goes up that way. Great place to cycle. You know, going that way, it just continues along the west side of the river. Or you can turn up here and cycle across the bridge. Either way, it's a good time. So this is not like as developed. So when you're coming down here, you want to be careful. It can be kind of slippery. And I mean, it's not like a 10-story fall, but those rocks don't look very comfortable. I definitely would not sit on, those are not steps. That is a dam. You know, be mindful of that. Sometimes the river is low and you can walk quite a bit. And depending upon what you're wearing, I mean, you could really walk across. But they do have this walkway here. This feels like a boat ramp-ish a little bit. So you can walk down here. It does have grooves and stuff, so you won't lose your balance as easily. Make sure you're wearing good shoes. Crocs and Hey Dudes. I don't know. But anyway, still a nice look. There is not a ton of water in this thing. I mean, we have not had a lot of rain, so that doesn't surprise me. But that is the pedestrian bridge and kind of the Arkansas River. So once again,